Great morning. Let's go. Great morning. Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube. Let's go. Twitter. Great morning. Let's go. Share. Drop those comments down in that box. Drop your questions down in that box. Let's go. Great morning. Let's go. Let's go. This is me. Let's go. Share to some person that has never ever saw the show before. Let them know what you've been learning. Because remember, I teach y'all, you can't keep what you have unless you give it away. Let's go. Yeah. Oh, energy, y'all. Let's go. Yes. Great morning. Great morning. $1 Billion Lashes. Great morning. Nikki LaCrest. Great morning. It's Nicole Allen. Great morning. Let's go. K Lifestyle Change. Great morning. Connor DeBitt. Great morning. K. All right, who else is here? Great morning, Elite Decor. Darren, great morning. Nita Caldwell, great morning. Who else is here? Wow, it's a lot of y'all. Marquita, great morning. Yes. This is me. Great morning to everybody that's on Twitter. Great morning to everybody that's on YouTube. Great morning. Let's go. Yes. Share. Let's go. Drop those questions down in the box now. Don't wait until the last minute. Let's go. Yes.
I'm gonna send a bird, gonna drown mine. Yes. This is brave, this is bruised, this is who I'm meant to be. This is me.
Great morning. Man, I see so much energy on Facebook over here. I see so much energy on Instagram right here. I see so much energy on YouTube and Twitter. So much energy. So many people are now starting to figure out the secret. They're starting to figure out, why is this guy always yelling? One lady sent me a message yesterday. She said, you know what? Veronica, great morning. One of my high school friends is here. My junior high school friends is on. Wow, amazing. This is her first time being on the show. So anyway, a young lady sent me a message yesterday morning, and she said something almost like, I could be having a bad day, but every time I start to hear you screaming and yelling, great morning, everything changes with me. And when I read it, it just let me know that I'm doing the right thing. It just lets me know that I'm attracting the tribe of people that are searching for energy. I'm attracting a tribe of people that really want to go higher with their frequency. See, I will come off wrong to a person that is not energy driven. Somebody that is laying in their bed and they're frustrated and they're angry and they're pissed off and they're mad and they run across my page and they hear me screaming, you know what's going to happen? They're going to say, I got to go. What the hell is wrong with him? He too damn happy. What the hell is he happy for? And then now they're going to go somewhere else. But you got to understand, when your energy is strong and you're giving out great messages, you're giving out great advice, you're helping people with their everyday life, you're helping them to grow higher, because it's not just always about you, it's about them, then you're going to start meeting some amazing people. You're going to start meeting some amazing people. And it took a lot for me to come to this person. So for those of you who was your first time watching and you thinking, oh, he just started doing this and he's amazing and all of that stuff. No, that's not true. it took a lot for me to get to this point. I was looking at some old Facebook videos and I was watching and I said to myself, damn, I really have been doing this for a long time. And see, in our journey of us building ourselves up, we're always looking for instant gratification. We're always looking for something to tell us like, boom, this is it, and we're ready to do it now. And we want to be big. We want the audience. We want all of that. But people have to grow with you. People are growing with me now. People have been watching me for a while, are now tapping into what is it that I have to say. Janice Parker is on Facebook right now. And I yell because I like to bring energy to that person, especially when it's a person that I know and I've known their story, their journey, and all of that. Like, I like to share energy with people because just imagine I needed that same kind of energy. And the person that I would go to for that was Stormy. I would go to her page, or I would go to my niece page, because my niece is she's a ratchet eagle, but she's so consistent. And see, that was one of the things that I had to learn, is that I had to learn how to be consistent. Like, years ago, there's no way that I would have been doing this show back to back, all by myself. I would have found some type of excuse, and trust me, it comes. A lot of things happen before the show. A lot of things happen that you guys don't know, and I have to I have to transform myself to becoming the person that you guys need to see, the person that you guys need to hear. Like, something happened this morning. I don't want to talk about it. It happened, but they took care of me in the middle of the situation. But at the same time, it was just like I could have really, really, went over the edge. But I have to control myself. So I want to give a special shout out to you, Miss Spades. I read your message this morning, and it was really, 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 really touching. It was really, really touching to read it because, she thanked me this morning. She thanked me in my DM, and I don't remember reading it all, what it said, and I'm going to bring you on live, of course. This young lady has been watching the show. And of course, I give motivation, we laugh, we joke, and I want to talk about joking too. We cry together, we do all of that stuff. And nothing is to be taken at heart. And Miss Faye's been getting on the show, and we talk about working from home and building your work from home business, and the tricks and all of the techniques that you need to have, or what you need to know in order to start making the kind of money that everybody is over here making. And this is not no type of income claim. We just found something that has allowed us to make double-digit figures from home. Something that we don't have to, like, right now. I'm making money right now I'm in my sleep. I mean, I call it in my sleep because I'm talking to y'all, and the numbers are still rising because we're putting people in other positions to where they can now go and earn their money. And then now you're getting paid off of other people's efforts. So when you put somebody in a great position, so therefore that they can earn a lot of money, then you will earn too as well. So this young lady has been getting on the show, and she's been listening, and she's been a director. She's been a rising star, and that just means that you're climbing up the ladder in our business. And she sent me a message and said, because of you, I went executive director. And for her to go executive director, that's really, really a huge deal. And I'm super excited for you. I'm going to share your message with my whole team today, sharing them with my team to let them know that all you have to do is tap in. All you have to do is tap in to what is going on. You guys are supposed to come here not to judge me, but to take what I'm giving to you all. So therefore you can utilize it to build your own business. I'm not supposed to be your coach forever. I'm not supposed to be the person that is supposed to be tapping you on your back forever. All you need to do is grab the information. Grab all of the information that I have and go take off. Take the information that I've given you to bless your team. Take the information that I've given you to bless the person that is trying to come up inside of this business. Take this same information like I've taken it from Stormy. Take this same information like I've taken it from Daryl Drake. Like I've been around all of these people, so I know the game. Take the information that I've taken from Anna Contetta. Like, these people, I've watched them grow. So if you don't utilize me and use me to the best of your ability, then that means that you really don't want to go to your next level. That means that you really, really can't see the higher eclipse of what could really happen when you really, 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 really tap in. because I've been around them and I've learned the game. The thing is that, what I try to explain to a lot of people is that when I really, really sat down and said that I was going to do the business, when I really, really sat down and said that I was going to go to my full extent of doing this business, that's when I took off. I really got started with this business in December of 2019. That's when I really, really made my decision. That's when I knew that, it was all or nothing. I was about to run with this thing. And I said it to myself. I said, I'm going to be a millionaire. And it's happening. It's happening right before my eyes. I'll be watching the numbers just start to roll in my back office, showing my check and showing me what I'm making. And it's like all results are not typical. So for everybody that's joining the business, don't think that you're just going to get in this business and start making the money that I'm making if you're not going to put in the work that I'm putting in. If you're not going to get on the trainers, if you're not going to, commit, if you're not going to commit to the trainers, then how can you do what I've done? How can you do it? If you're not going to commit to building a team, how can you do what I've done? If you're not going to be willing to go the extra mile, how are you going to do what I've done? That's the decision that I made. That's all I made, was that I said that I was going to go the extra mile and I was going to win. So great morning to everybody. Great morning to everybody. Let me see what they're saying over here. Telly, great morning. Sean, great morning. We got some people over here on YouTube and they are watching. Ebony, great morning. Lee, great morning. Janice, great morning to you. And so yeah, where do we begin today? Where do we begin with an amazing day today? Today is Thursday. It's payday! So y'all know I love Thursdays, guys. It's like a blessing, a breath of fresh air when you can wake up on a Thursday and then you can look into your text messages and you see you've been paid by a company in the middle of what's going on, and the numbers, they be so high, and you be saying to yourself, you be like, well, this is me talking. I'm just saying for me. And I be saying to myself, I'll be like, damn, what would I really have been doing right now in the middle of this? When I heard everybody saying for so damn long that you need to have an online business, you need to have something for sale, you need to be selling something, because see, our minds can go a little cuckoo. Our minds can go a little cuckoo. And what do I mean by that? Is that we really think, well, I really thought that I could be a millionaire by doing something one time. But now that I think about it, watch this. Now that I think about it, if I did that thing one time and then I became that millionaire, I'm going to have to do something else again in order to maintain the millions. Or the millions will start to decrease. And then you'll go from a millionaire to 100,000aire to 1,000aire to broke. So what you have to understand is, guys, is that you have to do something, invest, and then figure out how that investment is going to keep flipping and flipping and flipping and flipping and flipping and flipping. See, and then also here's another secret what I've learned. What I learned is that you have to pick your level. This is a good one. This is a good one. You have to pick your level. Like I've picked my level, meaning that I've picked where I want to go and how I'm going to maintain where I'm going. I know that I want to pay my house off. I know that I want to pay my cars off. And anything after that will be money for my taxes to pay my house every year. And anything after that will be money that I can spend to do other investments, and then also to travel and to do, other things that I just want to do. So where did I pick my level? To pay my house off, to pay my cars off. And then now I have investments, not to where I said I'm going to go buy this house And then I'm going to go do this. I'm going to go do that. I'm going to go do this. I'm going to take it step by step by step by step by step. Because doing too much too fast can land you in a hole. That's why if you guys have been paying attention, I know what I'm doing. I don't need any advice. Your advice is wonderful, but I know what I'm doing. One thing about it, and two things for sure, with me doing this whole process, this makeover of my house, everybody has been telling me, oh, you know what you need to do? You need to go buy your tile for your floor, and then you need to go get some people from Home Depot and let them bust the tile up and put the new tile down. No, we ain't doing that. No. I can't afford to do that right now in my life, in my career, for me to go hire some mom and pops, people to come playing inside of my house. I need to make sure that when I get that tile taken up, that it's going to be taken up properly. And then I need to make sure that the company that is, and notice I said the company, I'm not going to go hire no mom and pops to get a cheaper deal. See, that's what happened when you start going the cheap route. When you start going the cheap route with things, everything fucks up and goes wrong. You got to know at a certain level, you have to pay for what you want. You have to pay for what you want. I talk about this to my team when they talk about they want to go get a photographer or they want to go get a graphic designer. You got to understand your brand is your investment. Your brand, who you are, is what's going to take you to your next level. So if you paying for a cheap photographer and you only want to spend a little bit of money, you're only going to get a little bit of quality. You need to make sure that when you step out there, you are stepping out there correctly. Now, am I saying to go just spend all your money and go get a hot photographer? No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying when you're ready for it. But that doesn't mean to just go do shit halfway either. Don't go do no halfway jobs, because halfway jobs, you're going to get what you pay for. Put it like that. You get what you pay for. That is the truest statement that I've ever learned in the middle of me starting to do my music career. When I realized it, and I'm gonna tell you how I dealt with that. When I was going to the $80 studios and I was recording, I would go to the $80 studios and I would get $80 work. I would get the engineer. He used to pull the plug on us and he would tell us, oh, there was a glitch in the system. We would never get to finish our work. But then when I started investing more money to go to higher quality studios, guess what came with that? I began to meet the higher ups that were inside of the business that were paying high quality. So then that means my network changed immediately because of the value of what I was investing into my business. Excuse me. So I'm saying that to say, you're going to always get what you pay for. So if I go and I pay a mom and a pops to do a big job, and then they give me what they're used to doing, then I deserve what I get. But if I take the time out and spend the money that I know that is necessary to get a great job done, then I'll get it done. That was just like with me doing my sprinklers and my grass. For me to get my grass done over, for them to take up my grass and for them to put new grass down for my whole house, I was like, I said, hey, so look at me trying to be cheap. I said, so can I just do the front of my house first? And they was like, no, we really don't recommend that you do that, because if you do that, that only means that we're going to have to roll over your new grass when it's time to put in the grass with the machine and all of that. Then it's going to start messing up your new grass. And I was like, I said, okay, well, how much it costs? And she was like, well, for us to do your whole grass and everything, it's going to be a total like $4,000. I said, $4,000? I just spent like almost $3,000 on the sprinkler system. But then I thought about it and I said, do I want this done right? Do I want everything done right? Do I really want to do? Is this my masterpiece that I'm building? Do I really want to go take the time and have somebody to put in a bad sprinkler system, do this and put in the bad grass and all of that? No, I wanted to make sure my investments were right. So now once everything is done with my house, it's going to be a masterpiece. It's going to be my castle. It's going to be my home. So why would I cheat myself? Why would I cheat myself? Why do we cheat ourselves? Why do we cheat ourselves when we know what we deserve? When we know that we need the top line of everything, we want to go get the generic. Why do we go and get the generic? To save a couple of dollars. That was just like me telling my dad. My dad was talking about, yeah, I can get the generic medicine. That's all right. No, you ain't getting no generic medicine. You're going to get the real high potent, real medicine to make sure that you are fine. Why would you cheat yourself? It's only $20 extra for you because you got insurance. So what's the problem? People be want to just save a little 20 here, little 10 here, little 15. Work harder. Work harder. Then you won't have that issue. Y'all need to drop those questions down in the box. Y'all need to drop those questions down in the box. Let's talk about this business and how you guys are going to your next level. Miss Spades, in the meantime, while y'all dropping your questions down, I want Miss Spades to go live. I want her to discuss how she went to executive. What did she learn in the process? Who did she bring with her? Who did she bring with her? Because see, in this business, for those of you who are just tapping in, you have to bring somebody with you to your next level, to their next level, while you go to your next level. So, Ms. Spades, if you can go ahead and click the live while we answer these questions, I want to get to you so I can hear your story. What do you suggest on sampling? So, here's what I notice a lot of y'all do. And I'm going to be honest, because you know I don't know how to do nothing else but just be real. What I've learned that a lot of you guys do is when you get started with Total Life Changes, y'all get started with just 3 products. Maybe that's all you can afford to get started with your business at first. And I get it, and I understand that. But my thing is that you need to get enough products to sample. You need to get products that you can sample. The reason being that you need these products so you can sample is because while you're on your journey, other people can be on their journey too at the same time. So what am I saying? Basically like this. You just said, okay, I'm about to start this tea. I'm about to do this tea. I need to be thinking sampling too. Sampling is what's going to make your business go higher. Sampling is what's going to give your business that boom. Sampling is what's going to have other people getting their testimonies together. So therefore now, while you're doing the products in your privacy of your home, you got Keisha doing it in her house. You got Lisa doing it in her house. You got Kevin doing it in his house. Tom doing it in his house. Everybody doing the thing at the same time. So now watch this. You just got started. You're working. You know you're going to continue going on your flight. You just sampled maybe a pack, 2 packs to 20 people. All right? You just sampled 1 pack to 20 people. You're still taking it. You got a list of all of those people that you sampled to. 15 of them call back and say, oh my God, I got to use the bathroom. Girl, did you know that I suffer from IBS? I couldn't even go to the bathroom. I don't even use, real story, true story. I had a girl that got involved with the business because I gave her a sample and she was not able to use the bathroom. And I didn't know that was her situation. When she got back to me that next day, because we were all staying in one house together at that time, we were going on a retreat. And she said, I use the bathroom and it's hard for me to go to the restroom. So now that lets me know that she suffered from IBS. And now I told her, I said, all you got to do is because she told me, she was the only reason why I gave it to her. She was like, can this help me get rid of my pudge? Because I got a little pudge. And I said, of course it will. This is going to go straight to your midsection. This is going to help you to use the restroom. This is going to help you, to clean out your kidneys, your liver, your lungs, and your intestines all in one. And she was like, for real? But she never told me that she suffered from IBS. Because I gave her that sample, she joined my business. So what about all of the people that you sample? And see, this goes back into the investing part of the thing of what I just said. Part of your business is going to be you investing into yourself and investing into others with the samples. You have to know that you're going to have to buy 4 extra packs of tea so you can sample, that be your sample products that you sample into people. So therefore now they are trying the product and the money is going to come back to you. Because what if you just bought 4 sample packs for $70, $80, right? Watch this. 4 packs of tea, $80 a piece for the CBD tea. And then you got 20 people to come inside of the business that went out and built their business the same exact way. Because of your $320 investment, you now got 15 distributors in your business that are averaging $5,000 a week. You see that? Watch this. The $320 investment brought you in a certain, like 10 distributors, let's just say 10 distributors that average $5,000 a week. And that means you're making a check match off of them where you're hitting in $2,500 a week off of each and every one of those 10. Y'all got to learn the math. Y'all got to learn what happens when you sample. This is very, 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 very important. Next. When you rank up, does the volume on your carryover go down? Okay, that's a good question. Because here's the thing. Your carryover volume is always going to start subtracting. Because that's the other side of your business. And let me give you an example. You got 85,000 points on one side of your business. Then you just hit executive with 5,000 points. That means when you look at your carryover volume for the next week or that Friday, it's going to be 80,000 points because it's going to subtract the money that they paid out to you. So you got to understand that part too. It's going to subtract. So here's what I tell people when building their business, when going fast. I got a young lady that's on my team. She has about 100,000 points. And she wants to go national. Watch this. This is really, really good. So I hope y'all pay attention to this. I'm going to talk slow because I know y'all are going to be at awe when y'all hear this. Okay? So listen. There's a young lady on my team that wants to go national. National means that you average 20,000 points, a must. She has 100,000 points on her left. And for her to go national, she has to hit 20,000 points every morning. I mean, every Thursday. I'm talking about every morning. Every Thursday. So, watch this. She hits national for 10 weeks. For 5 weeks. Watch this. She hits national for 5 weeks. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. If she's not already up on this leg, meaning that she hasn't started building up under this leg, what's going to happen? What is going to happen, y'all? Her legs have now flipped. This is now her strong side, and now she has to build this side because this side is not building fast enough. That's why you have to have 2 strong people on your left and on your right. Because if you have those two strong people on your left and on your right, your legs can flip. And now that your legs have flipped, it's almost like you're starting over again. It's almost like you're starting over again. So you want to make sure that you understand. You want to make sure that you understand the power of balancing your business. It's almost like a game of chess. You got to know when to stick and when to move. When do you put somebody on your power leg? You have to already be monitoring your business so therefore you can stay on top of this, because if you're not on top of it, your pay will now drop. You can go from earning $20,000 a week to now earning like an executive again, because you have not built your power leg. So it's very, very, very important that you guys understand this. So that was a very, very good question that you asked, Mish. I love when people ask great questions. Okay? Now, let's go ahead and bring this young lady on. I'm excited to hear her story. I told her she never going back on my live again. Hey! Executive! Hold on. Talk to me. Let me know what's going on. How you doing?
I feel blessed.
I'm happy for you.
I feel grateful. I feel like a boss.
You did it.
Reggie, what was the goal, man?
The goal was you wasn't getting on my show ever again until you became executive.
I told you.
Let's go.
I ain't want to come back. For what? I told you August 19th. Next week, my birthday. That's the goal. That was the goal.
Yeah.
And I did it.
Congratulations.
And guess what?
Tell me.
Trikessa is the director.
Yeah!
Let's go.
Absolutely.
Wait a minute. I'm not done.
Hold on. Wait. This is what I needed to hear. This is what we need to hear. Go ahead.
I'm not done. Because Shireen is an apprentice. Loading director!
Yes! Yes. Let's go. What else is going on?
Come on. I hit executive director, Reggie.
Tell me.
I hit executive director at my goal.
Tell
and
me.
Look at my shirt for today. Look at my shirt.
Let me
Look
see.
at my shirt. Look at my shirt.
The future is female and she's black. All right. I ain't hating on you. But listen, tell me something. No. Now let's get serious with the conversation.
Always.
I need for you to tell me, what did you do? How did you do it? So therefore now you can embrace everybody else who's been sitting around and not hitting their rank. What did you do?
Focus.
You focused. On what?
Yeah. Alignment, man. Me learning alignment in this company is one of the things that took myself, my personal development, my entire life to a whole nother level. I've always been a business-minded person. I'm a 10 times published model with no manager. So I've been in magazines before. It was my decision why I stopped modeling, because I wanted to do more things. That's how my boutique was created. So I'm always looking for different streams to make money because I'm a mom. I'm a single mom, and I do it on my own. So because I know she needs, I can't wait for nobody. Nobody. So I'm so blessed that I have a team that is gravitating towards me, that are in alignment with Stormy's vision. Oh man. Because once I decided to engage in that vision, I saw another vision for myself. Because my team, watch this, my team know what number I'm trying to be. Watch the comments, y'all. What number? Out of one, I need my team to post the number, man. What number for what? For 1,000 families, for Stormy Wellington, do I want to be? What number, y'all, do I want to be? Number 50, man. I already told my team.
Wow.
My goal is to be. Look at the comments, man. Look at my team. They know what time it is. They know I want to be number 50. She's only at what? 29, 31? Sir.
See, you got it already planned out, and that's what we talked about on yesterday. Having a plan, knowing exactly what you're doing, where you're going, and how you're going to get there. You know that it's going to be a little time before you get there. So that's why you didn't say you were going to be number 26, 27, 28, 29. You said you were going to be 50, because by the time that you get to be 50, that means that you've been already embraced everything that you needed to embrace. You've already put the time in for the things that you need to put the time in. You've been able to do the personal development that's going to take you to the 50, because you understand that it ain't even going to happen overnight. That's amazing. That is amazing. That is amazing.
People have fallen off my team. People have fallen out of alignment. And I still never stop pushing.
That's how life goes. You'll lose friends, distributors, friends, same thing. You'll go through struggles. You'll have home issues. And then now, with all of that being said, then now it's like, okay, so what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? And somebody said it, trust the process.
That's it.
You got to trust the process.
I trusted y'all enough that I saw it out the mud from where y'all came from. And I just practiced the principles to participate in the promise.
And that's all you have to do. That's all you have to do is practice the principles. I'm proud of you.
Affirmations from Coach changed my life.
I'm proud of you. Super proud of you. Super proud of you. And I'm glad that you came on.
But look who else is here with me real quick. Look who else is here with me real quick.
That sound like Jamal over there.
Y'all better hurry the fuck up. Reggie. Look who's here.
I knew it. Oh, you got the whole squad over there. Listen, you got the whole squad over there. So who's next? Who's next? Who's leveling up next?
It gotta be somebody right here. Because he on my strong side. So I'm waiting for him to hit rising. I'm waiting for him
next week, Reggie, next week.
I'm waiting for him to hit rising star.
Next
I'm waiting
week?
for him because he on my strong side.
He said next week? Next week, Jamal?
Next week. Let's go.
All right. Say no more. Who else? Who else hitting
Yo,
something?
wait, I got my apprentices here. So I'm working on my apprentices right now. Okay? You
Introduce them.
Yes, come be. Yes.
Reggie, I'm big.
How you doing? I know who you are, but tell them who you are.
They know my boyfriend, Jay.
Hey, look.
We just hit apprentice. Next up, director this month.
All right.
We're working on it.
So y'all going director this month. This month is almost over.
So they got 2 weeks. That's what I'm hearing. What you hearing?
They're going director next week.
That's what I'm hearing.
Next week.
Yeah,
Yeah. Start tomorrow. Start it tomorrow. Absolutely. Now bye. Get off. Bye. Get off. I knew they was gonna do it. I never doubted them at all. You see what happens is that they work together. You see that? That's a part of building this thing. You got to be in alignment with your team. You have to believe in the people that's your team. You got to believe in your coach. All of her distributors, they believe in her. They believe that she can take them to the next level. That's why she hit executive. They know that she's going to be the 50th millionaire with 1,000 families. They believe it. They understand it. They know it. So when your team believes it, they operate off of belief, not thinking. See, a lot of people won't even step foot out of their boundaries because they don't really believe like they say that they do. You understand? So I want to jump into something real quick because I got a letter from another person and I want to talk about it real quick. I don't want to spend too much time on it. From the wig lady. And she said that she was very offended with one of the comments that I made. So I made a decision that we're no longer going to bring the wig lady on and we're not going to joke with her anymore. Because in the midst of us having a good time, some people can laugh and play one day and then the next get offended. And I don't want to build that relationship with people. I don't want to do that. So if I hurt you or if I said anything that was out of line to Shireen, I apologize. But we like to have fun and we're going to continue to having fun. But when you start getting emotional about it, that's a problem for me. So I just felt like the best decision is that nobody will, at least on my show, we will not talk about Shireen's wig, period, ever again. Because I don't play like that. I don't. And I just wanted to make sure that I address that. Now, that's done and over with. Now let's get to some questions. Hold on. Next question. What are your tips for building your retail customers and on-hand customers? Okay. Tips for building customers. Retail customers. Okay, so I just got a guy. You have to know who you're giving your products to. You have to know and understand what is your focus. Is this person going to be a customer or is this person going to be a distributor? Everybody should pretty much start out as being somebody that is trying the products, somebody that is sampling, that you've sampled the products to. So therefore, what actually happens is that now they can build their own testimony. Everybody needs to build a testimony with these products. If they're not building a testimony and they don't know how the products work or make them feel, then guess what? Nothing is going to happen. So when I'm building retail customers, you got to stay on top of them. You got to call them back after you sampled. You got to say, hey, how did the product work for you? How did it make you feel? Remember, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. So if you loving on people the right way that you sampled your products to, then what ends up happening is this, guys. These people are now pretty much understanding that you care about them, and then now they're saying, listen, I want to do this. I want to do this business, or I want to buy some more products. I believe that my coworker who I work with could use these products. I want to share them with her. And then now you're tapping into other people's fan bases. Now you're tapping into other people's network. So you have to think longevity. If you're not thinking longevity with building your retail customers, then you're going to stop your business at a certain level. You have to get outside of the person that you sampled the products to into their network. That's what you guys should be thinking. You guys should be thinking tapping into someone else's network. It's not just about them. It's about tapping into their network. All right? Next question. Hold on. Reggie, I love your vibes, energy, and inspiration. Thank you so much. I appreciate each and every one of you guys for tapping in on the show every morning. It means a lot to me that I'm able to inspire, motivate, teach, have fun and to be able to, help you guys go to your next level with your business. Special shout out to Miss Spades for hitting that executive rank. I'm so proud of y'all, man. That just made my day when I read your message this morning. All right, hold on. How do you suggest balance build if you are just starting? Okay, so the reason why I wouldn't suggest balance build is because remember I told you it's almost like playing a game of chess. If you have it on balance build, watch this. And then the person that you're enrolling into the business, watch this. I'm gonna give you an example. So we know that balance build is going to operate and go left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, automatically. So watch this. That means that if you have it on balance build and now you're enrolling a big distributor on your left, then the next person that you enroll into your business is not a big distributor, then they're going to go on your right. Then the next person that you enroll is another big distributor to come inside of your organization, and then they fall in line on your left again. You have two strong people on one side instead of recognizing that this person needs to be on the other side. You're allowing the computer to pick for you. You have to do the homework to figure out who these people are. You have to do the homework to recognize where they should be put. And a lot of us are putting people in the business wrong. A lot of y'all are going to binary tree finder to enroll people into your organization, and that is wrong. The way that you should be enrolling people into your business is going to your back office and clicking that one button where it says binary placement. Outer left, outer right. Outer left, outer right. That's the only place you should be placing people. Because what's happening is that you are now plugging people in the middle of your binary tree. And because you're plugging those people in the middle of your binary tree, it is now allowing people to be pushed in the middle, and then they're not receiving any spillover. They're not having any help. It's like they're stuck in the middle of an ocean by themselves. So if you place somebody there, I strongly recommend that you think of something fast to where you can now help them. Because that is a first red flag for somebody wanting to quit. All right? Yes, they will have to build both legs. Absolutely. You're amazing, Reggie, if both people aren't. I know what you meant, Darren. I got you. It's kind of stumbled over me. I thought I had to pronounce it a certain kind of way. Strong, young. All right. You're amazing, Reggie. If both people aren't strong and they aren't binary, do I sign under them or what? I don't understand, Darren. Darren, what? Hold on. What is Darren saying? You're amazing, Reggie. If both people aren't strong and they aren't binary, do I sign under them or hold on. I don't know what MYS means. So I'm just going to assume on this one, Darren. You're saying, do you still bring people up under them because they're not binary? Do you still enroll? You still enroll people inside of your business. Them are minds. I don't know. Just listen to me. If people aren't strong or not, and they're inside of your organization, you have to put people up under them. You have to realize that maybe one day they will wake up and they will be strong. You have to have the belief in everybody that you put into your organization. Everybody that you put inside of your organization, like me, I'll give you an example. Boom. Nobody knew that I was going to really wake up the way that I did. Nobody knew that I was really, really going to go to work with my business. But they still plug people up under me. They still plug people up under me. I still have a strong, Stormy still made sure that I still got a strong side from her business. She didn't stop building her business. You don't stop building your business because somebody isn't strong at the time. It takes time for some people to get this business. Everybody don't get it at a snap. But when some people do wake up and they finally get it, then guess what happens? You blow up with it. You go to your next level with all of the efforts that they put into this thing. So trust me. Trust me, trust me, trust me. Just keep building your business. Don't worry about if they're strong or not. That's the beauty of it. See, watch this. Let me just give you an example. So, say for instance, we have slowed down in our businesses, all of us. And then now, people who joined your business were weak. They didn't do anything. And Jack Fallon says, surprise, everybody, we have a new product. It is called the blah, 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 right? Something that the whole world needs and wants. Then now, those people that was once a part of TLC, they still have their spot with the company. And they say, oh, well, I'm going back over there because they got blah, 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 and I can sell that. This person that you signed into your business that was weak, they didn't know anything about those other products, but they were so interested into blah, 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 blah. And then guess what happens? They woke up, and then now they took your whole business to a whole nother level because of blah, 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 blah. You see what just happened? All of those people that you enrolled into your business that stopped doing business now came back for blah, 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 blah. That's why you're supposed to keep going. That's why you don't stop. That's why Stormy Wellington is where she is right now at this time, because she kept continuing to believe in the company. She kept continuing to fight with the company when we only had the tea that you had to brew. But then Jack Fallon came back and said, CBD. Now everybody got the CBD tea. Now everybody's selling the CBD tea, and everybody who left TLC made a U-turn, came back. Oh God, I could sell that CBD. Sky's the limit. So that's how I believe. I understand now. I didn't understand it at first. That's why they say it's like investing. You really literally have invested into a company that can take you to a whole nother level. You literally have bought you a spot of equity to where now one day you could wake up and your whole business is at an all-time high because of a new blah, 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 blah. So, and I see somebody just said, the CMOS. Yeah, you don't know. You don't know what's going to happen. But I definitely believe and trust in the company so much that they're going to keep reinventing themselves. And because they continue to reinvent themselves is why our company is always going to be strong. They're always going to be strong. The position of equity that you have with TLC is unlike any other company. It's unmatched. It's unmatched. Hold on. Let's see who wants to come on. About to bring somebody on right now. The toilet lady! Yes! Now you're not sitting on the toilet. Why you not sitting on the toilet?
Check your question box. I just got up.
Okay.
Yeah. I just got up.
Okay.
Y'all,
talk to me.
I want to say first, thank you, right? This morning, thank you for this live. Thank you for, your pain that turned into passion. Congratulations, Miss Space. Executive.
Yeah!
Hey, that's where I'm trying to be.
Executive.
So that's why it was important for me, right? But here's my deal. Okay, I have a goal. I've written it out, right? My thing is, I don't have a team. It's not McDonald's Wi-Fi.
You know that's what I was getting ready to say. You know me. You know me.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Look, so I don't have a team. Okay, I have about 2 people, like 5 people, but 2 people who just stopped being active, okay? I'm going to be transparent with y'all. I just reached out to one of those people who were inactive because, you know, I had to learn, right? As I'm self-developing, I literally just learned this probably a month or 2 ago, right? But you have to accept people where they are.
Exactly.
Right?
Yes.
So that I did, right? And so I've been trying to, he fell out with himself because he wasn't ready mentally. He wasn't where I was mentally, right? So long story short with that, called him. I've been calling him. He blocked me, this, that, and the other. He said I was like you. He said I was rude, but I really just cared. I was passionate.
People can misconstrue those.
Right. So then he finally answered. I said, I'm not going to give up on him. I called him yesterday.
That's how you got to be. Good job.
My number was blocked though.
That's okay.
It's okay.
That's okay.
Yeah. I called
you want to know how much you care.
Right.
Just because, listen, hold on. Just because he blocked you, right. Guess what? Doesn't mean that he's not coming to your page checking on you. And usually that's what's actually happening. See, what happens is this. People hate to be called out on their bullshit. People don't like to be called what they know they are and what they're doing. Like if you call somebody lazy, then they take offense to it. But in actuality, you know you lazy. You know you haven't been put in the potential that is really needed for what you're saying that you want. Right. So now that brings a defense mechanism. But the person that can accept it, because see, that's how it is with Stormy. Stormy gonna call a spade, and she gonna tell you, she gonna say you lazy. That's why you're not getting where you need to be. You're not doing this, and it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt you. It's gonna make you feel like I want to just quit. I want to whoop her ass, and I had to go through that.
It's gonna make you go harder.
Exactly, and that's what it did. It made me go harder, and it made me pull off all of that rebuttal that I used to have. All of that rebuttal that I feel like I got to defend myself. But the truth was, I really wasn't consistent. I wasn't consistent at nothing that I did. And when she used to tell me, it used to hurt because it's like, what are you talking about? I'm not consistent, like I'm not good enough. The truth is, she was telling me all of that stuff because if she woke me up from the inside, that she knew I was going to win, just like how I'm winning right now.
My God.
Yeah! So listen, and that's where you signed on a dotted line that I would be coachable. See, a lot of people don't understand that part. We say that we're going to be coachable, but then as soon as something happens, it's like, don't talk to me like that. Da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da. What happened when you play football? What the coach doing? Knocking you upside the head with the football. He telling you ain't going hard enough. You ain't going strong enough. You're not strong enough. You gotta want this. And guess what happened? After you realize your weaknesses, you realize where you were, you realize that you wasn't putting 100%, you realize that you wasn't really sampling, you realize that you wasn't really retailing, you realize you wasn't really bringing nobody into business, you realize you wasn't doing shit, but just in the way. And then you gotta admit it to yourself. You gotta admit it to yourself. I do need to tighten up. I need to go harder. And when you get that together, that's when your business gonna come together. That's when everything, you don't be getting on no training call. But you think that you're supposed to be a millionaire. You think that you're gonna be the millionaire without the training call. It don't work like that. So we got 48 seconds. I'm ending with my song. Bye. Get off. Bye. Love you. Bye. Love her, man. See y'all tomorrow. Same time, same place. Gotta go. Bye. 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 Get off. Yes. Bye. Bye. Bye.